Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Thermal desal has been researched. I did just try and send my ship off over to one of these places and they had two ships here, so my ship is quite damaged. So I'm going to repair him, which is unfortunate, but we need to repair him. So thermal desal is now unlocked. So I've set up an in-feed pump here and they're dumping stuff there, so it'll fill up around here, but we'll still be able to pump water. Anything else happened? I've added 2 more storages here and I've just sort of tweaked a little bit of the stuff happening over here. So we need water, right? So what I plan on doing is I'm just going to set up a thermal desalinator over here somewhere, because ideally I want to send how much do you take? You need steam. You need steam low though. So we got steam low here. So you know what? This is going to be terrible. But let's see what we can do. We're currently venting steam low right here. So ideally we want thermal desal to be able to feed off that line. So you know what? Again, it's going to be terrible. I should have flipped that actually. This way, and I want that. Pipes. Sure. Is that where I want it? I'll get it eventually, right? So obviously I need to use the steam. Oh boy. Because of how I've got everything makes things hard, because I want to run the waste back to here. So much of me wants to put things here, but I mean running a waste pipe might be a great idea. So let's look at buildings, vehicle ramp. It's not deal. Not ideal. What I want to do is connect some pipes. I want a pipe coming in from here. Oh, can you come? Are you coming through there? Okay. I want another ramp over this. And we're going to have our desal here somewhere. Okay, where's our buildings? Another ramp in. I also want to connect up transport's pipe. Where is my low pressure? You're here. Alright, pipe balancer. I need to put the pipe balancer in here, right? So this is just used for low pressure. Alright, well let's... Oh boy. Hey. What happened there? Oh man. don't think I can get this under here, can I? I think I'm too far over to one side. Okay. Trying to do things smart, and it's not working. Okay, that'll be for steaming. And I'll remove this and put a balancer. And then we'll put like so. So we can balance the steam. Let's put in thermal desalinator. We're gonna have seawater and steam like this. Got water and brine coming out. And I want to say again, I've never said that I'm very efficient. So please don't quote me on being efficient on any design that I do. All right, so we've got water here. I'm going to run water to all sorts of places. Obviously, we want water available for everything, and I'll run pipes if I need to, because I want to run pipe to here and all the farms. So running a water pipe down these farms would be good. Let's get this bit done, because it's going to take me a bit. Hello, are you connecting? Good. Again, let's... Yeah, I'm going to do it at this level. And I will build a ramp over it. Gonna need to build multiple ramps, aren't I? That's going to connect. See how close I'm trying to make that there? Okay. Get some ramps. I don't think I could fit one in there. That's alright, that'll mean they'll come through the middle. Either or. Alright, so that's the piping hooked up. We're getting stuff here. You're getting connected. You are going to prioritize on O, outgoing on O. So we're going to prioritize steam to here. Is that all built yet? That's all built, so I can actually... This done. Because it's going to stop. Yep, high pressure output needs... Yep, I got it. Got it. Someone just needs to come and do this. How about I just... Quick removal. Quick deliver. Chemical plant and fertilizer. Nice. Okay. That'll now be outputting. It'll come out here for now. Delivering crude oil. Picking up sour water. And again, if I have a waste line, probably should have run it back the same way. I still can. Yeah, not really easily. Part of me wants to take it across the top of here, but I think that'll cause problems. And this is all coal, right? All these parts being built so we can draw water in. Okay, we are waiting on steel. Seals being generated. Oh, that's my problem, is I've got it set to automatically pump straight back out, so I kind of need... What I kind of need is that belt to go round instead of this coming back out the other side. Fine, let's do that. And then pause this one. So that as it gets made, half of it will go to the other side, half of it will stay here. Because we're doing okay for the extra maintenance. So as this comes out, it requires water. Do you require water? No, just this one. So we should get half going in here. And half going around. Very nice. That'll help. That'll get the steel. But now we're venting our steam. Our pipework is connected, which will mean that this should be full of seawater. Very nice. And then we need to, as I said, pipe water back to all the places that it needs to go. But like, part of me wants to push it in here and make sure that we're not just constantly pulling water from here. Oh, this is a water line. Bye. Do this again. I'm going to be running terrible pipework. Ridiculous, right? And then the brine one needs to go back. Part of me wants to just run it over the top here. I do that? No. Unfortunately not. I am going to have to go through here. Oh, it's ugly. I'm loving it. Now waste is this side of it, isn't it? Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, we've got a ramp here and ramp here. It'll be fine. And the idea behind this will be that prioritizing coming on O, feed it into this system, and then I'm potentially, depending on how much water we get, will depend on whether I then feed out the other side into everything. I may need a couple of these. We're just venting stuff into the atmosphere. I can quick deliver. Alright, here we go. We are getting Seawater and steam low. Is this 11 and 2 brine? It will back up with how much brine's left in it, but this will be pumping water. I mean, it probably needs to prioritize on X, doesn't it? Potentially I need 2 balances here. One prioritizing into that, which prioritizes those two, and then the other one continuing on. Or I build a balancer here. And then feed it back that way. Can do that. Again, as I've said, nothing I'm making here is fantastic. Gotta feed the boilers first. I'm loving it. I love how intuitive the feeding the pipework is in terms of you know, being aware of where it's placing it. So I want to connect in here. I want to connect in here, and then I want to, you know, balance it back out again. Balance it from here, maybe. Buildings, ramp. If I don't do that, they won't be able to get through. We're getting there. Lots of pipes to connect. But all for fun. Okay. What else have we got in the way of research that we can do? Because I may as well, while I can, start that one. We get our all these pipes all over the place. The brine will be going back. I mean, I could probably connect the sour water into it, or I don't know. We can still vent things off. Venting ammonia is not great. We do need to also now look at chemicals. Is that in here? Ammonia. Chemical plant. So ammonia and nitrogen and water gives us fertilizer. So this plant needs to be over here. I need to bring the ammonia over. Nitrogen's here. Got water here. Okay. Chemical plant can go in here somewhere. Is that a good idea? Not really, right? I'm doing this for giggles. See how much we can cram in there. Bowl is doing quite well now. Hopefully this water is pumping equally well. Oh no, we'll be waiting on brine now, so this one needs to be delivered. Be sure I hit quick deliver. Yeah, look at it, 145. It's building. Boop. Okay, brine connected. Brine pumping out. Should be dumping. It'll take a moment to get here. Eventually. Brine in the pipe. It's coming. Don't even know where it'll be by now. Brine does have a use. So we can actually... It can be used with wastewater treatment, or we can turn it into chlorine and electrolyzer later. We'll get there eventually, right? It's got a long way to travel. Water is full, apparently. Okay, cool. Yeah, we need to get this balancer working. Need a lot more materials. Low on construction parts. Alright, so next one is to connect up all sorts of stuff to this. Bring our fertilizer out this way and into the farms, but running all this pipe work everywhere is going to be a good part of it. So we shouldn't have to worry about, why are you running? Like seriously, there is no reason for this to run. Or is there? No, there is. Because that's wrong. Reverse direction. There we go. Now it comes to here and goes this way and down here and into there. If I can unpause this, it probably... Yeah, it's still pushing water in. Don't think it needs to though. Okay, we're still good. Okay, we're good on water. Not really, but kind of. Can always build a tank, just let it constantly process. Again, anything that comes out of here whenever it runs will be running into there, but first things first, we need to run ammonia. I mean, they can do it by truck to start. We'll hook the water up into here when it's done. Piping from here will be fine. Okay, so vehicle management, let's research pipes too. While we've got the people and the Unity, we may as well do this. Lots of pipes being connected. I mean, this one probably go back up through here and then through there. I've got 3 underneath here now, so that one's full. And this water will be good. It'll help with this one. And this will keep the steel production going with the water being delivered by the pipe. Enough workers. Cool. We have availability, so let's turn this on for a second. Are you all repaired? No, you are waiting on iron plates. You are making fertilizer, and that's all we need. Hoping we'll export from there. Alright, so water. So fertilizer here, and we'll need to come down here. I may even end up with another boiler here. At the moment we're pulling all the steam low. Only really processing when we have steam low, right? Or we're venting, so. Don't need too much water. Once these other things connect up though, I think we'll be okay. Vehicle management done. I think we're already doing pipes too, so for refinement too, eh? Acid. Okay. Five months. 4 months. Alright, looks like that pipe's done. So let's hook this up. We're going to be prioritizing on it. And I'm going to pause this. So it should still prioritize on X. And push a lot of the water this way, and then the rest will go this way. And again, as I said, we can probably put multiple decels here. Okay, so the spaghetti is working, there's water flowing. I need to... You know what, let's just do this. You might put a balancer there eventually. Okay, good. Got a population, that means that will be running. We are now producing fertilizer once we get all the materials. Okay, so nitrogen. Well, they can drive through there at the moment. Okay. Come on. Highlight it. Thank you. Alright, so that'll be the nitrogen going in, so we don't vent it anymore. Straight into here. And it's getting water. This has got water. Okay, so we've definitely got water running through our network. Awesome. And then fertilizer will have to come out of here. Pipes 2 is done. Okay, it will get its nitrogen. Here it flows. There we go. We've got nitrogen and we're making fertilizer. Right, so out of the fertilizer. No, not that. Here. It needs to come over here. That's... Oh, come on back. No. Okay. So there is fertilizer going into here. And the idea behind the fertilizer is that it stops you having to do this fallow. So we can just do like potato, potato, and be done with it. Again, we still need to get more water running. Just one isn't going to be enough. Draining out fairly quickly. A water tank would be smart too. Okay, so that pump's kicking on every now and then because I disabled this one. These are sort of kicking on and off. Ammonia is emptying out. Okay, so we got too much rubber now. Storage. Transports. Oh, that's probably... Oh, I can get through for here. Awesome. All right, so we got a bit done. Thermal decels up and running. Again, I may need to build other ones. We are still only running on 3 of the 4, so we don't need a second one yet. See how we run. Again, coal boiler is running because apparently I'm out of fluids. It's heavy oil. It's no fuel gas though. Pretty sure you're meant to run on heavy oil. You do. Again, balances in here aren't quite working well. No. Sort of doing its job. And all the low pressure steam runs down to vent out apparently. And I wonder if I can get a second one running next to it. Fills up fairly quickly. I don't know what it's going to be like with 2. I mean, do I just build one? Either way I build it, it's going to be on placement. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? Like that. Side by side decels. Again, we don't know if, well, I don't know if that's going to be correct. And again, I'm just trying stuff. I believe by the time this video goes out, I think by the time this video goes out, the beta may already be closed. You may not be able to buy beta anymore. So, hope you all were able to get in and grab it, those who want it. And hope you're enjoying playing along. The early access comes out in about a month. And it will add more stuff. I mean, the guys have done so much work in here, and animations are a lot smoother. This last patch in beta actually had like a 60% increase in frame rate in some areas, especially with big factories. So props to the devs. All right, so yeah, all I need to do now is pipe up the ammonia, which trucking it over is not the end of the earth. Are you dumping? See how water. See how water will be turned into ammonia and sulfur, and comes all our belts. Do not run the coal version. Do not run the coal version unless you need to. Kind of want to push that up in the stats. Alright, advanced logistics is done. I'm going to add this on the end. Let's jump back out of here. Advanced logistics allows me to specify an output from here. So I can do this one and say, like, assign a route. Only ever put it into this. You know what I mean? Like, and then they'll only put it into that one because it's the end of the 3. Like, these guys will always put into here, and then one of these needs to have the ability to have coal exported from. And like this one would be off. And this one would be off. So then they can get in here and pick it up. I still need to run this over to here, actually. Do that real quick. Can't get excavators through here if I do this. So let's... Don't think I can do that. I think I can do this. Oh, I love it. Hopefully they can get around all these corners. Good fun though. Good fun making spaghetti. Alright. Well, as I said, I believe I am at the wrapping up point. So I hope you've been enjoying the beta. Not long now and we'll be getting into early access, but until our next episode, thank you all for watching. So they can get through there, which is good. I've got ramps everywhere. Thank you all for watching. Comments down below. We are still venting low pressure steam. Lots of water coming out of these. Hopefully that will prevent us needing water elsewhere. I'm going to run pipe from this water line down to the farms. We're going to upgrade these guys. You are on fertilizer. Let's get rid of this and go potato, potato. And then it will use the fertilizer. Yes, it'll use the fertilizer to keep going. So let me do this. Let me hook up the water before we finish up. We go from here. Here. And we're going to run along here. Yeah, that'll do. Let's get this water in here. Should see this pipe fill up pretty quick. Comes. Get some water in there. Excellent. It's also raining, so there you go. We got desals running, feeding our farm. Both look like they're running. Low pressure steam is coming in. Again, we may run out of low pressure steam, but we'll see how we travel. Ooh, 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 hello. We're pulling as much steam as possible. Might almost be time to run a second set. Look at that. We're getting there. Awesome. Anyway, thanks everyone. Wrapping up point. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.